Hi, it's Ash again. I hope you're all having a good week. This video is going to be a bit of a short one, just kind of a bit of a talky update. I haven't put out a video in a while because life has been really busy. I'd hoped to put one out in October, but as I'm about to tell you, there's been a lot going on. So this is mainly just going to be me talking about what's been going on in my life in the past month or so, and I do have some footage which I'm going to put over the top. Most of it's from October, and then honestly I kind of forgot that we're most of the way through November as well, but I haven't filmed much of November for reasons that you will know soon. So October in the art community is kind of interesting because it's the month of drawing challenges. I think most people, even if you're not an artist, have heard of Inktober, which is kind of the original that started everything off. Basically, every year for October, there is a prompt list of like words or phrases, one for every single day, and then you use that prompt to make a daily ink drawing. That gained a lot of popularity, and then in the past sort of 5 years or so, different artists have been putting out their own prompt lists for people to use. I've tried a couple of times to do Inktober and a couple of different art challenges, but drawing every day and doing like a full piece every day is a lot. That's a lot of time. It's a big time commitment, it's a big energy commitment, and especially towards the tail end of the year there's usually a lot going on, so I've never been able to do more than like a week. But I thought I would give it a go again this year. I decided to do Peachtober, which is the prompt list run by an artist who's known online as Very Little Peach. She's on Instagram and YouTube and probably some other places as well, but that's where I follow her. She's a really amazing artist. I really love watching her work, and especially her YouTube videos are very calming and very motivational as well. She's just a very positive person, or at least that's the impression I get of her from her content. So I decided to give her prompt list a go. And originally I tried to think of a way in which I could do this prompt list without taking up all of my time. And one of the things I've been thinking about when it comes to my art practice, and something I've really wanted to give a go for a long time, is tattoo flash. I really love tattoos and tattoo design, and I only have one. I have one tattoo, my tiger. You can actually go back on my channel and see the tattoo vlog of me getting that if you want, and I plan to get more, but I've always wanted to try my hand at designing tattoos myself, and I decided this would be the perfect time to try it, especially because tattoos, you're kind of constrained to what you can and can't do. They have to be very clear, the designs have to be very clear, they have to, the line work has to be really solid, and generally they have to be quite simplified, unless you're going to be like a realism tattooist, which it's very cool, but it's not for me. I really like the illustrative style of tattooing, and black line work is really the area that I'm interested in. So especially because I'm limiting that color palette just to black and gray tones, that really saves a lot of time. And this worked really well. I did the whole month. I completed the entire month of Peachtober, and I'm really proud of myself. Granted, there are some pieces that I'm not gonna say I rushed, but because of limited time, you kind of just have to, you work on it for a set amount of time, and then you kind of have to go, okay, I don't like it, and I could probably work on it for longer, but it's finished. I need to call it finished here and just move on to the next. But I really enjoyed doing this. I think I got behind by like 2 days, and I decided that was fine. I'm behind by 2 days, that's fine. That means I finished 2 days after everyone else, but at least I finished. And I'm really proud of myself, and I really like a lot of the pieces that I did. I'll put some of them on screen for you so you can see. And I really like them. For each day I posted the design itself and then some placement ideas of where you could get this design tattooed, and I had a lot of really positive feedback from people on Instagram, so I'm really happy. It really got me into the habit of drawing again, of just starting a piece, having an idea, starting a piece, and then after a little bit calling it done. I tend to get caught up in perfectionism and tweaking and playing with a piece over and over again until it's perfect, or until I think it's perfect, or at least until I get close enough. I don't know if my pieces are ever perfect, but I get to a point where I'm happy. And that's great, but at a certain point you can get really caught up in the details, and if you're so focused on this one piece, it can get really discouraging, especially when you've spent a really long time on one thing. When you then go to start something else, all you can think about is how long you spent on the last one, how long this one's going to take. It kind of takes the fun out of it. So really just doing these daily pieces really got me into a good rhythm of drawing, and I had a lot of fun. I'm really, really proud of what I made. If you want to see all of my finished pieces, you can go to my Instagram, which is @ash.ricketts. They're all there. You can have a swipe through. There's a few of them, like I said, that I'm not a huge fan of, and I'm going to go back and improve. But overall, I'm really happy with what I was able to make. And I can use those pieces for the start of a tattoo portfolio, which I'm really excited about. So as you can probably guess, most of October was spent doing a lot of drawing. And then in between drawing, I was working. I'm still working part-time as a cleaner. And it was also my sister's birthday in October. She lives in London, so we don't always get to spend it with her. But she came back to our hometown for her birthday, and we got to spend the day together. We went on a nice long walk. I say walk, it was more like a hike. We found one of our local forests that has walking trails. We accidentally picked one that was longer than we thought. We got around about halfway around and thought we were done because we saw a car park, and that was the halfway car park. So we had to try and find a shortcut because we'd been walking for hours and it was getting cold and it was about to get dark. So, but we had a hot chocolate and a gingerbread cookie, and it was really, really nice to spend the day together, especially because it was very much, at the end of October, it was very much autumnal times. It was right in the middle of autumn, so all of the leaves were on the floor. We got to enjoy all the colours of autumn whilst they were still there. It was really lovely. And then I have one more big update. I've been talking about my transition on this channel quite openly, and I've been talking about saving up for top surgery, which has been my main goal for a long time, many years now. And financially, that's the thing I've been working towards. That's why I've been working so hard. It's why I have that part-time cleaning job. And I finally had my top surgery at the beginning of November. So a lot of October was, other than doing Peachtober and spending time with my family, it was getting myself prepared for surgery, making sure our space and the flat was as clean and tidy as possible so I don't have to worry about it. Kieran's been sleeping on the sofa bed so that I have enough room to sleep propped up and comfortably whilst I'm recovering. So getting all of our bedding sorted, basically just preparing for surgery. So that kind of explains my absence a little bit more. I had my surgery at the beginning of November, like that first week, and everything went really, really smoothly. Like I'm quite, not that I'm scared of medical settings. I kind of am. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared of medical things. I used to have a really severe needle phobia. I've literally never even been in hospital. So having surgery was quite a daunting thing for me. And luckily everything went super smoothly on the day of. I stayed one night in hospital and then I was discharged the day after. And I came home and I had all my instructions and everything of what I need to do. I'm still healing. I'm currently 2 weeks out of surgery, which is kind of the mark where things start to get easier. I don't have to wear like my compression socks anymore. I don't have to sleep propped up anymore. So fingers crossed everything continues to go as smoothly as it has been, because so far I'm really grateful that everything has gone about as smoothly as it possibly could. The surgeon that I picked and that I went with is really, really amazing at what he does. And the whole team there was just so knowledgeable and so friendly, and just very reassuring throughout the whole process. I'm not going to talk about it too much, because basically my whole life has been revolving around surgery for like the past month. But I just wanted to give a little update as to where I've been, what's been going on, let you know that videos are on the way soon. But right now my priority is rest and healing as best as I can. I have one more appointment at the 6-week mark, and then from there things start to go back to normal. And that's the beginning of December, I think. So it's around halfway through December. But yeah, just thought I'd do this little update. I just want to talk about how happy I am. Like, I've known for a long time that top surgery is something that I wanted, and really it's only after it's happened that I realized how much I needed it. I just feel so content and at peace in myself and in my body in a way that I don't think I ever really thought I would be, or I didn't even know was possible for me. And I feel this confidence in myself that I've never really felt before. I feel like I'm like carrying myself differently, and I'm not even fully healed yet, is the thing. So I'm excited. I really feel like this is the start of a new chapter for me. Especially if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that this has been a really difficult year for me. A lot of bad stuff has happened in my life, unfortunately. I've been dealing with grief throughout this year. It's just been a bit of a roller coaster recently in the past few years for me. So this ending the year on this note feels really good, and I'm excited. I'm already thinking about like goals for 2025 and all the things that I want to do and achieve. I'm excited to get back to my art practice, but I'm excited to get back into it and really put my all into my art and my small business. Yeah, I'm just really excited for this next chapter, and I thought I'd do this little video just to kind of mark this moment. Yeah, I think that's part of why I love making these videos, is I can mark these moments in my life and have these videos to come back to and to look at. It feels very special to me. This channel's kind of like a diary. I talk about my journals and my notebooks on this channel quite a lot. I do a lot of journal videos, and this channel feels like an extension of that to me. It's just a more visual way, and I get to speak directly. It's like a stream of consciousness out loud that I get to listen to, and that's nice. And the fact that I get to share it and that other people enjoy it, it's just a bonus. So I think I'll leave it here, and I'd like to thank you for watching if you've got to the end, and if you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for sticking around and enjoying my content. And if you're new and you've never seen me before, it's nice to meet you, and hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy some more videos from me. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.